welcome back to XFW here, Blood Sword 6 streaming. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you to all the folks that are already putting Stacy Keebler on the screen before we even got officially started here. Thank you, folks. Thank you, one and all, for tuning in tonight to XFW here, Blood Sword 6 streaming. It is Saturday night, and that means it's time for the War Zone. And folks, we've got one hell of a main event coming your way tonight, as XFW original and former heavyweight champion the Destroyer will take on Brock Lesnar in a cage match. And our main event tonight, if you're new to XFW, you haven't been following, the WWE on a number of times has tried to shut down XFW. They've literally closed down our stream on a number of occasions, and it has gotten ridiculous repeatedly. Marshall Foskett, thank you for the stars. I see him popping up at the bottom of the screen over here. Thank you very much for that. I think the notification got lost in the plethora of Stacy Keebler that's flying across the screen, but I saw it down over here. Thank you, Marshall, for that. As I was saying, folks, the WWE has tried to shut down our stream on a number of occasions. We got the notification. You guys are watching. The screen went blank. It said, we'll be back later. And that was it. And we found out that the WWE accused us of stealing their stuff, music, what have you. But then WWE stars started invading XFW. And once again, Brock Lesnar attacked during earlier in the week in our shows. So it is signed, it is official tonight. The Destroyer will take on Brock Lesnar in our main event in a cage match. So stay tuned for that. But we're going to head down to ringside as the Maniacal One gets things started, taking on Biff Wellington in Extreme Rules match tonight on XFW Warzone. Getting things kicked off, started tonight, folks, with the Maniacal Glee. And again, it is an Extreme Rules match, which in XFW could mean anything, especially with this man marching down the ringside, the Maniacal Glee. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sharing. Marshall is getting Stacy all warmed up tonight. Stacy Keebler, the official notification mascot of XFW. Maniacal One. Gregor Pearson, thank you for liking the stream. Here's some Stacy Keebler butt shaking for you, sir. That gif never gets old for me. I will watch that all day long. Welcome everyone that's tuning in on the Marshall. There's Marshall Foskett's notification for stars and Stacy Keebler in her teeny tiny bikini. Mary Barrett, welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. And here comes Biff Wellington, the former bare knuckle boxer from the UK. Possibly the best mustache in professional wrestling today, Biff Wellington. Wellington won formerly of the alliance with Brian Blaze and Ramon Cruz. Those three formed soon after Brian Blaze became World Heavyweight Champion. James Shaw, thank you for liking the stream. Here's some more Stacy Keebler. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Left cheek, right cheek. I'm not scared. I'm not ashamed. Wellington doesn't look like he's got any worry on his face as he enters the ring with the Maniacal Glee. Again, folks, this is an Extreme Rules match to start things off tonight on XFW Warzone. Biff Wellington, no stranger to Extreme Rules matches, nor is the Maniacal Glee. Glee returning as of late from a recent hiatus, but he's been looking good in the ring ever since. And Glee starting things off with a couple of shots repeatedly to Biff Wellington. Glee with a phenomenal combination right now, backing Wellington all the way up to the corner. Flying in, flying forearm. The Maniacal One starting things off already tonight. Wellington already staggered. Oh, low crossbody into the corner. Glee firing off on all cylinders. Glee up on the shoulders. Glee with a Frankensteiner. Really? The Maniacal One with a Frankensteiner. I've never seen that before in my life with Glee. Glee already going underneath the ring with a sledgehammer already. We saw this the other night with Seth Walker. Counter by Glee, takes a clothesline, knocks him down. Wayne Jaworski, thank you for liking the stream. Glee now on the outside. Right hands repeatedly to the face of Biff Wellington. Wellington has had little to no offense so far in this match. It has all been the maniacal Glee. Glee with a blast, send him into the head first, into the middle post at ringside. Glee again reaching under the ropes. Or under the ring, I'm sorry. Glee with a chair shot. Wellington grocks it and blasts Glee in the face with it. Taking him out at the knee. Wellington's starting to get back into this match. Starting to put together a little bit of offense. Stomping now away at the maniacal one. Glee had an outstanding showing at the XFW Extreme Opportunity Tournament, where he got all the way to the finals and took on Easy Money for the Extreme Opportunity briefcase. And a lot of folks, including myself, thought Glee was going to walk away with that briefcase, but the Easy Money pulled it away and was victorious. Glee now with a ladder. This is not a ladder match. Ooh, Wellington catches him with a forearm, causing him to drop the ladder. Wellington again trying to put some offense together here. Wellington, the former bare-knuckle boxer and tough man competitor from the United Kingdom. Glee now sent in himself careening into the steel post. I've heard stories before about Wellington actually bare-knuckle boxing a bear at one point. Wellington, boom! Playing possum as Glee tries to get a shot in. Wellington sidestepping. Vertical suplex now onto the arena floor. No count from the referees. Is an Extreme Rules match. Wellington can't seem to figure out what he wants to do, but he picks up Glee again. Shot to the back now. Glee again sent into that steel post by Wellington. Second head. Glee collapsing down to the arena floor. Wellington now back in the match. Thank you for following. Welcome to XFW. There's Stacy Keebler and her thigh highs as a way of saying thank you for following XFW here at Bloodsport 6 Streaming. Glee again with that ladder. Just took a shot to the head of Wellington. And now Glee setting it up at ringside. You never can tell what the maniacal one has planned. Suplex now. Wellington hits hard. Both of these men have taken a decent amount of damage already. Glee went on that cradle soup DDT on the arena floor, landing it hard on Wellington. Wellington will counter though. Fireman's carry into the corner, almost into the barricade. As both men now have been outside the ring most of this match. Wellington tossed to the outside. Glee making his way in, goes right to the other side of the room. The ring have you. Jack Molson, thank you for sharing. Nick Clark, welcome to the show. Glee now with a table. Wellington just getting back to his feet from the outside, realizing what's going on. Shot to the head. Nick Clark, thank you for the stars. Glee now setting the table up. Wellington starting to look a little on the staggered side, fires a shot in the midsection of Glee. Beautiful 5-star dropkick landed by Wellington, but now starting to cater to the crowd. Clothesline by Wellington. Big back body drop. Biff starting to get back into this match, trying to build some offense and put something together. Fantastic spinebuster now by Wellington. Glee kicks out before the 2 count. Wellington now brandishing the table. Setting it up in the turnbuckle. What does Wellington got planned for the maniacal one? Big headbutt from Wellington. Holy shit. Glee again gets the shoulder up. Wellington starting to look a little frustrated by this. Wellington very well rounded in the ring. Maniacal Glee shoving them away. Glue gets caught in the face by Wellington with a phenomenal flying forearm. Big right hand from Wellington. There's that discus punch. Good night, Glee. Good night, Irish. Whoa. Wellington unhappy about the count. I can't believe Glee kicked out of that. Catches him again. Wellington back to his feet. Glee up into a scoop slam. Now Maniacal is starting to put things back together. Trying to get this match back. What is this psychopath doing? Marshall Foskett, thank you again for sharing. Glee once again, front face lock. Wellington's feet up on the ropes. It was beautiful. Snaps neck breaker by the Maniacal one again. Dragging Wellington across. Wellington fighting off. Wellington goes for a drop kick. Glee counters. A shot to the back again, and Maniacal one still trying to get Wellington up on the table. He does so. What the hell is he thinking? Holy shit, Glee perched across the top turnbuckle. Shooting star, holy shit. Both men writhing in pain from that. Glee, Jesus Christ. Snap there by Maniacal one. Up and down, baseball slide into that enziguri. Glee pulls off the victory. Holy shit. Glee pulling off the victory after a shooting star press. And then that baseball slide enziguri that he's used. Wow. Glee again on top tonight. Ever since taking several months off after a brutal beating at the hands of Blake the Body Harris, Glee has been on fire since coming back. I can't believe he kicked out after the discus punch delivered
Here is your winner,
by Wellington. But the Maniacal one victorious tonight on XFW Warzone. Unbelievable. Well, folks, thank you again for tuning in to XFW tonight. Thank you already for the likes, the stars, the follows that we've gotten already. Thank you for tuning in. It means the world to us here at XFW as we continue. Let me get some of this stuff off my desk. I got too much shit going on here. I just screwed up my camera as well. Oop, there we go. I want to thank everyone for the love and support we get here at XFW. A lot of new followers, both on the Twitch and the Facebook platform. Thank you very much for all of that. No, Soisy, I'm not banned on Facebook. We are back up and running on Facebook and Twitch, both platforms. Everything working out well now as we have. The ban on Facebook is now over. As we talked about, one of our other pages that we run here, Showtime's Bare Essentials, where we share a lot of model photos and pictures of women of all shapes and sizes. What got us in trouble. We've shared one image that Facebook said was too racy and too sexy, which was simply a picture of a girl in a bikini. But whatever, the Facebook community standards came crushing down with the boot and got us banned on Facebook. But we are back. We are up. We are running on Facebook, and everything is hunky-dory, as they say. Again, folks, we've got a phenomenal main event coming your way tonight as the Destroyer goes one-on-one with the Beast Brock Lesnar in a cage match later tonight at our main event, as well as all three Thunderbolts are in action tonight. We've heard nothing but Dr. Yamamoto talking about upgrades to the Thunderbolts all week long. We still don't know exactly what that means. He will not give specifics other than he has made improvements once again to the Thunderbolts. Again, we don't know what that means. We're going to head down to ringside for more one-on-one action next on XFW Warzone. Nick, Clark, you are absolutely right. Fuck their standards. Considering most of the images we share in Showtime's Bare Essentials come from Facebook and Instagram, which they run. And here comes Tiger Ramirez.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 217 pounds, Tiger Ramirez.
Tiger Ramirez looking absolutely outstanding this past week. Did not get to the finals as he thought he would in the XFW Extreme Opportunity Tournament, but now has an opportunity to challenge Jesus Silva for the World Internet Championships at our next XFW pay-per-view, which will happen in a few short weeks in March. But tonight his opponent is Bad Boy Marshall Sweet.
Weighing in at 210 pounds, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet.
Marshall Sweet had a phenomenal showing in the XFW Extreme Opportunity Tournament, impressing a lot of folks backstage. This young competitor has been doing very, very well since showing up here in XFW. Ooh, and a shoulder check there by Tiger Ramirez. Marshall Sweet looking like he's got no fear as he takes on one of XFW's premier luchadors. Getting a little bit of FaceTime between these two before the bell even starts. All right, folks, here we go. Bob rings the bell. Head referee Bob, and here we go. Marshall Sweet starting things off already with a reverse Samoan drop into a quick cover. Holy shit!
1, 2.
Ooh, quick almost. Ramirez almost gets taken out right then and there by surprise by Sweet. Firing back with a drop kick is Ramirez. Sweet firing back with an elbow. Marshall Sweet taking charge of this match so far. Counter Irish whip. Sweet now with a phenomenal backflip into a drop kick. Taken down. Tiger Ramirez. Big right hook now by Marshall Sweet, showing that MMA style that he uses, the striking abilities that he has. Perched up on top now. Plants Ramirez hard with a DDT. Holy shit. Cover again by Sweet. Ramirez again gets the shoulder up. Sweet now working on the shoulder area of Tiger Ramirez, bending that back. That is not comfortable. Fucking stomping right in the arm, wrenching back on the shoulder of Tiger Ramirez. And then vicious strikes to the head. Again, we talk about the striking ability of Marshall Sweet, landing those shots into the head of Tiger Ramirez. Sweet's got a whoa, Tiger Ramirez countering out into a Frankensteiner. Phenomenal backflip and counter by Tiger Ramirez, taking it to Marshall Sweet. Drop down now by Ramirez. Takes down, hip toss, almost into a power slam by Ramirez. German suplex, executed one. Sweet gets the shoulder up before Bob can even land a full 1 count. Flying neckbreaker now by Ramirez. Ramirez is scheduled to take on Jesus Silva. Ramirez now the #1 contender for the XFW Internet World Championship. Covered now by Ramirez. Again, Sweet gets the shoulder up even before Bob can land one hand on the canvas. Drop kick again from Ramirez. Enziguri lands hard. Tiger again going for a cover. And again, Sweet gets the shoulder up, showing some outstanding willpower and drive. Sweet now the Blue Thunder Bomb. No cover, just driving down the impact hard on Tiger. Sweet now with a flurry of shots, ending with a kick square to the face of Tiger Ramirez. We've got a cover again. Ramirez gets the shoulder up, but barely. Sweet obviously not happy with the outcome of that, giving Bob a bunch of shit. Ramirez with a counter. Sweet holds on. Ramirez with a shoulder block. Oh, no. Up and over. Sweet delivered a powerbomb on the outside arena floor. Ramirez with ridiculous impact, driving that down. Tiger Plex now on the outside by Ramirez. Sweet toss to the inside. Springboard splash finds its mark. Ramirez now back in control, putting together some offense. Sweet with a counter, takes a shot onto the knee. Sweet goes up against caught by Tiger. Both these men outstanding in-ring action. And again, Sweet, the relative rookie here between these two. Ramirez, up and over goes Ramirez into a beautiful kick in the face by Tiger. Ramirez now in the corner. Tiger's tail hits. Can Sweet recover? Sweet gets the shoulder up. Ramirez actually looks a little stunned. Not many people managed to kick out of the Tiger's tail whip. German suplex now by Ramirez. Again, kick out by Sweet. Tiger again gazing down at his opponent, figure what has he got to do to keep this young man down. Sweet has shown his ability to shell off pain and continue to push forward in a number of matches. Up on the top rope now, shot by Ramirez. Both men now, this can be both men on the middle rope, swinging neckbreaker from Tiger. Both men felt that. You see Ramirez himself grabbing hold of his neck. Again, cover. Bob out of position. Again, Bob. Marshall Sweet again gets the shoulder up, now getting back to his feet. Almost as if that was a wake-up call. Sweet now. Michinoku driver. Ramirez jumping to his feet now. Both these guys are absolutely out of their minds. Holy shit! Did you see that? Holy shit! Marshall Sweet launching Ramirez into the air, catching him with an RKO. And Ramirez gets the shoulder up. Holy hell, these two are beating the crap out of each other, folks. This is phenomenal. Sweet now trying to get the crowd behind him, delivers a clothesline. Second time driving Ramirez down to the canvas hard. Power slam. Phenomenal exchange between these two. Ramirez slapping the hands away. Snap suplex counter. Ramirez now trying to get the crowd in his corner as this match continues on. What a phenomenal back and forth between these two. Tiger Plex again into a bridge this time. Now Ramirez pulls it off. Holy shit. How are either one of those guys standing? Jonathan, thank you for liking the stream. What a phenomenal back and forth match between those two. But Ramirez pulling off the victory tonight on XFW Warzone. Sweet rolling under does not look happy about the income of that. Does not look happy at all. Well, folks, I know we have not seen the last of those two going at it. That was a phenomenal match back and forth. An absolute dream match between those two young men. And Marshall Sweet continues to impress people each and every week he's in that ring. It's only a matter of time before this kid realizes his true potential. And I think he's going to be a real player here in XFW. Now up next, folks, the Thunderbolts are in the match. Taking on tonight a 6-man tag match against 3 members of the Cosa Nostra. Now, we've been hearing all week how Dr. Yamamoto has said there's some kind of upgrades have come to the Thunderbolts. We don't know what this means. Dr. Yamamoto, the inventor of the Bluetooth devices that all XFW wrestlers are hooked up with. It's a small little device that's shot into your wrist, and it gives the heads-up display at the bottom of your screen their stamina levels, their endurance levels, their current trauma and pain levels, and more to get you guys more involved in the match to see what's going on. Dr. Yamamoto took that technology and expanded on it into full outfits that all three Thunderbolts wear. Now, a lot of folks will scream out Thunderbolts are cheaters, Thunderbolts wear armor, that it gives them an advantage in the ring. And I can't argue with those folks anymore. The Thunderbolts do have some kind of advantage as the displays are given back and forth between the Thunderbolts and Dr. Yamamoto. We've actually seen Yamamoto has an arm device that seems to feed information to the Thunderbolts. Now, a lot of managers outside the ring will scream advice or instructions to their wrestlers. Yamamoto doesn't have to speak, folks. It's almost as if they have a mental link back and forth. Brandon Archer, thank you for liking the stream. Here's some Stacy Keibler for you. I'm just going to watch this for a second, guys. Hold on. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you guys for putting up. Brandon Archer, that is a phenomenal compliment. I will take that. I will run with that. I'm the Jim Ross of Facebook. Thank you so much. That means right here. Marshall Foskett, thank you for the stars. Here is Stacy Keibler in a bitty yellow tiny bikini. Sorry, I got distracted. I blame Marshall Foskett. Thank you guys again for the love and the support we get here at Bloodsport 6 Streaming. The compliments goes right here, guys. Some of those compliments got me in trouble with WWE, as some folks actually tweeted right to WWE that XFW is better on Facebook and Twitch than Monday Night Raw is. That's a phenomenal compliment. I'm going to use that in some of the ads we we got coming up on Facebook for XFW. But guys, let's head down to ringside. 6-man action coming at you next on XFW Warzone. And here come the Thunderbolts. All three members showing up.
On the way to the ring.
Normally the Thunderbolts are moving a little bit more agile, running down to the ring. Tonight the slow, methodical walk of all three Thunderbolts, a little out of character, if you will. Brandon, thank you for that comment. I would actually love to have XFW on TV. The closest thing we're going to get is probably the interwebs. But I'll take that. You can always cast us to your TV through your device if you so speak. All three Thunderbolts now in the ring. The arms going up in unison. Absent noticeably is Dr. Yamamoto. Possibly in the back, seeing how maybe that's part of the upgrades he's talked about. Maybe his range is increased on how well he can control the the Thunderbolts. But here comes the Cosa Nostra. The former tag team champions, Billy Rucci and Tony Vincent. With them is Big Tommy C.
The Cosa Nostra.
The Cosa Nostra has been dominating in matches many, many times. Former tag team champions are two of those members right there. Brandon, I'm not 100% sure yet, but when I do, trust me, it'll be posted all over Bloodsport 6 Streaming. Billy Rucci walking down. Again, noticeably missing is Antonio Carino, the Boss. The Boss suffering a concussion at the hands of Johnny Dick Dangerous at the XFW Extreme Opportunity Tournament. But these three members of the Cosa Nostra still nothing to shake his stick at as they make their way into the ring. This match will be normal tag team rules. 2 men in the ring, 2 men on the apron on the outside. Thunderbolt Alpha starting things off with Big Tony Vincent. And Alpha starting things off, Vincent stopping that kick to the face. And now big right hands of Thunderbolt Alpha. Now driving the knees, forcing the air out of the torso of Alpha is Tony Vincent. Whoa, Alpha jumping right back to his feet. Kicked in the midsection now. Double underhook into a suplex by Alpha. Alpha, the original member of the Thunderbolts, to show up here in XFW. Ooh. Vicious elbow followed by a chop by Alpha. And now jumping neckbreaker. Thunderbolt Alpha, former World Internet Champion here in XFW, has been somewhat stagnant in champion. Oh, whoa, whoa! Up and over! Misjudged his jump. I don't think the upgrades are working as well as Dr. Yamamoto had wanted. Alpha was way off the mark with that. Way off the mark. Nice recovery though by Alpha. Reverse DDT maybe? No! Turn around! Complete reverse suplex by Alpha. Marshall Sweet versus Showtime Shane Black. Maybe that will take place one day. We have not seen many of the members of Evolution in the past couple weeks. They've had some vacation time and they've taken it. Ooh, double impact there by Saturn and Alpha. Saturn now in the ring. Saturn, the Thunderbolt, was some of the most erratic and unorthodox maneuvers of the Thunderbolts. You saw him with the sweep there, the leg, until Tony Vincent turned things around again. Vincent really needs to make a tag. Oh, I think maybe he heard me. Toss him in the corner, kicked in the midsection. Doesn't go for the tag yet. Sending a shell out some damage to Saturn. Saturn cuts him off. Nice right hand. Big chop. Vincent again countering. Back into the corner goes Saturn. In comes Billy Rucci. Double team maneuver now by the Cosa Nostra. Rucci now with an Irish whip. Big elbow. Dropping down Saturn. We got a cover. Saturn gets the shoulder up before 1 count. Again, the sweep kick takes Rucci off his feet. The unorthodox style of Saturn. Brandon Archer, I would love to see Black versus Orange Cassidy. Got to see something like that a long time ago with Showtime Shane Black versus Fire Ant. Byron and Tammy, thank you for liking the stream. Here comes Liger. Liger going up top already. Saturn giving him the hoist, tossing him to a high-cross body to Billy Rucci. Big right hand, Rucci trying to fight right back. Drops Liger right across the top rope. Dropping him down hard. Rucci now with a martial arts style kick, drilling into the face of Liger. I'll tell you what, the Cosa Nostra doing very well. Not that they don't. But we've been hearing all weeks about these upgrades to the Cosa Nostra, or to the Thunderbolts. But again, Dr. Yamamoto will not give us any details on what upgrades he's talking about, what that means for the Thunderbolts. Oh, shot to the midsection. And a cutter diving over the top rope is Liger. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Moves by Liger. Kick out by Billy Rucci though. Rucci now with a counter again, blocking the kick by Liger. Elbow shot to the face now. Billy Rucci starting to put again a combination. Again, that kick right to the face. Liger quickly back to his feet. Nice spinning fisherman neckbreaker. Almost like a fisherman buster there from Liger. Hard impact into the corner by Rucci. Billy Rucci, somewhat of a loose cannon for the Cosa Nostra. A little bit more wiry than the other members. Oh, Alpha takes him off his feet with a beautiful pump kick. Flying head scissors down to Rucci. Alpha, the fresh man, all the Thunderbolts in, and now is firing up like fire. Brainbuster now, jeez. Alpha now going to the top. Twisting moonsault by Alpha. Leg is hooked. Deep cover too. Kick out again by Rucci. Counter again by Rucci, trying to get back into this match, trying to get some offense back in here. Again, that beautiful kick by Thunderbolt Alpha drops him off his feet. Alpha the reverse Frankensteiner. Rucci just got manhandled again. All the other Thunderbolts jumping in the ring. What? Rucci. This is going to be deadly for Rucci. Planted way up top. Alpha on the top rope. Holy shit. They're forming Voltron for Christ's sake. Rucci. Hard down to the canvas by all three Thunderbolts. Good night. Referee Bob out of position. Tommy Carmelo in to break the save. Rucci just got decimated by all three Thunderbolts. Alpha again with a kick to the face. Rucci wisely rolling out. Now gets slammed by Saturn. Alpha turning his hands to Vincent, taking Vinny out of the way. Little Alpha back inside. Billy Rucci. Goal! Beautiful spear by Rucci. Needs to really make a tag. He has absorbed an immense amount of damage, including a triple powerbomb from the Thunderbolts. Decides to go for the cover. Alpha kicks out at a 1 count. Alpha now rolling underneath. Rucci going out. Unwise choice. Alpha catches him right off the bat. Frankensteiner again. Alpha back inside. Standing flip now. Shot to the audience. Oh, goes for a shot on Big Tommy C and paid for it. Alpha again on the outside. Rucci catches him again with that bicycle kick to the face. Phenomenal six-man tag. Rucci again tossed to the side. Alpha going up top. Is he not going to try this? Holy shit! He missed. Rucci got out of the way. Alpha paid for it. Rucci now the backdrop suplex on the outside. Alpha 16 feet down, missing his mark. But now tossing Rucci again to the side. Billy Rucci has been in the ring for an expended amount of time. Referee Bob up to a 6 count. These guys got to get back in if this match is going to continue on. Ooh, vicious shot to the head by Alpha. Oh, Alpha goes for the springboard. Rucci dives for the tag. In comes Tony Vincent. This just got interesting, folks. Alpha again able to counter. Delivers a DDT. Oh my God, they're going to do it again. Tony Vincent now being set up by all three members of the Thunderbolts. And all three again, they're going to go up top. Ladies and gentlemen, a second time. Vincent now ripped down by all three Thunderbolts. Holy hell. Big Tommy C again in to break the count. Thunderbolt Alpha just lit up. The Thunder Fist. You see his fist glowing. The fist is glowing. And a shot to the face of Tony Vincent. Shot to the face of Tony Vincent by Thunderbolt Alpha. Snap suplex. Cover over. Again, that lightning strike from Thunderbolt Alpha. We've seen that in the past. A lot of folks screaming it's illegal. I can't say they're wrong. Double team now by the Thunderbolts. Again, the double kicks from both members. Rucci and Vincent have taken an absorbent amount of damage. Big Tommy C has yet to be officially tagged into this match. The Thunderbolt's now starting to dominate. Vincent turns it around. Beautiful clothesline by Tony Vincent. Vincent going for the powerbomb. Up goes Thunder. Oh, turns it around. Both members now screaming to get him in the ring. Close on again by Vincent. Vincent in a desperation move here. Trying to hold on for anything. Again, gets Thunderbolt off again for the powerbomb. This time a DDT. Saturn turning it around twice, countering the finishing maneuver of Big Tony Vincent. But Vincent refusing to give in. Thunderbolt Alpha just tagged himself in. Catches Vincent, takes him right over, float over, into a cover. Kick out by Vincent. Vincent back to his feet relatively quick, catches Thunderbolt Alpha in a backbreaker. Alpha back to his feet quickly and again takes him off. Beautiful kick to the face by Thunderbolt Alpha. Both these teams have absolutely no quit in them tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Irish whip by Alpha, slide underneath. Baseball slide into a Hurricanrana. Counter again by Vincent, nice arm drag, deep arm drag. But Alpha right back on the offense, cutting him off, shots to the midsection. Overhand wrist lock trying to wear down Vincent, trying to wear off some endurance. Vincent fights out. Again, that powerful bicycle kick in the face of Tony Vincent. Shot after shot after shot. How much of these guys got left? Brainbuster again by Alpha. Anthony Azell, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Elbow to the face down again by Alpha as he continues on. Big right hand there. Reverse Frankensteiner again. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sharing. Cover by Alpha. Kick out again by Tony Vincent. Vincent resilient. The other members of the Cosa Nostra watching on. Alpha and Vincent now in the corner. Alpha taking him out, shot to the knee. Japanese sunrise, landed hard. Vincent's down. Big Tommy C again, shutting it down. Hurricanrana again. Oh, a kick to the face. On to Tommy Carello. Tommy, Billy Rucci now in the ring with Alpha. Alpha with a counter. Takes him down the back. Covered by Alpha. Again, kick out. Hard double tie it down for the two-man in the ring. Tony Vincent lands the DDT. Break up by the Thunderbolts. This has gotten ridiculous, folks. This match has gotten ridiculous. All three members, 6 men fighting on. It seems that there's no end to this contest. Billy Rucci now trying to get him up. Alpha with a counter. Toe takes him down hard. Takes him down hard. The Thunderbolt Alpha. Tag in comes Saturn. Liger still on the outside. Liger looks like he might have suffered some damage. Rucci and Vincent have absolutely been decimated. Dragon suplex. Hard impact from Saturn. Kick out again by Rucci. Good Lord. Multiple saves by both teams. preventing pinfall victories. Ushered up again by Saturn. Saturn with a nice impact. Liger finally getting back to his feet on the inside. Oh, 2 feet to the face of Billy Rucci. Again, Rucci gets the shoulder up. Saturn jumps on down in Sakuri. Hard impact to the head. Hard impact to the head. Tag, in comes Liger. All 3 Thunderbolts firing off. Rake of the eyes from Liger. Boom! What a kick to the head. We've seen him finish off, folks, with that. Liger with his feet on the ropes. Holy shit. Impact to Vincent. Liger with a powerbomb. Into a cover, leg is hooked. Vincent again gets the Rucci, gets the shoulder up. My God, this has become epic, folks. Absolutely epic. The Kosher Nostra and the Thunderbolts, both former tag team champions. Both teams putting on a clinic tonight as this continues on. This should have been our main event, for Christ's sake. Up and over. Misses the drop kick. Liger now in pain. In comes the big man who spent a lot of time on the outside of the ring. Kick to the face. Big Tommy has to go down. Second time it lands. Big Tommy C, first time in the match, towards the end. A kick to the face again. Look at him shrugging off. Big Tommy shrugging off the shots from Thunderbolt Liger. Butterfly suplex now. Liger in a world of hurt. Jumping tag, in comes Saturn. A tag back to Tony Vincent. This is outstanding. Liger now back in the ring with Vincent. Vincent continuing to struggle on. Snapmare now. Into a cover. Saturn again gets the shoulder up. What an absolute brawl back and forth between those teams. Vincent looks exhausted. Vincent looks absolutely spent. Going for the powerbomb again. Gets him up. Lands it hard. We've got a cover. Oh, Liger breaking it up again. Counter by Saturn. Shots down to the knees. Elbow impact. Ridiculous combination now by Liger. Or Saturn, I'm sorry. All the Thunderbolts look the same. Clothesline now by Vincent. Turning things around again. What a ridiculous back and forth. Shots in the face now by Saturn. Fighting it off. Usher back in the turnbuckle. Vincent refusing to give in. Saturn shutting right back down again. Tag, in comes Liger. Big double team maneuver by the 2 Thunderbolts. This is ridiculous. Big driver there by Saturn. Or Liger. Again, kick out by Vincent. Wow, with some force. Liger flew halfway across the ring with that kick out. Catches the super kick to Tony Vincent. Liger turning it around again. Billy Rucci with the blind tag. Tag in again comes Big Tommy C. Kick to the face. Shrugs it off. Repeated chops by Liger. Nothing happens. Shots in the midsection. The big man shrugging it off. Liger slowly moving slowly climbing the top rope, exhausted. Tommy Carmelo laying prone in the middle of the ring. Big moonsault lands its mark on Carmelo. We've got a cover. Not even a 1 count on Big Tommy. The exhaustion level on these guys is palpable. Big shot to the head, levels Carmelo. A cover again. Vincent now with the save. Big Tommy C now in a world of hurt. Liger rolls him around. Repeated shots in the face now, holding him in place. Holy hell! You don't have to pick him up for that. Liger just beat the snot out of Carmelo with those shots, but again you see the fatigue on the Thunderbolts. Tommy C catching him. Holy shit! Holy shit! Tommy C now launching Thunderbolt Liger across the ring. Liger outmaneuvering the big man. Again the counter. Marshall Foskin, thank you for sharing. Kick to the midsection by Liger. Kick to the face. What is Liger doing? Liger just turned silver again. We've seen this in the past. Liger just turned silver again. And now tossing Big Tommy C across the ring. Hurricane Rana. Liger, almost as if he turned metal. What the hell is that? Oh, big cutter. Big spinning cutter by Liger. Thunderbolts win. Holy shit. Liger literally turns silver and gets the pinfall victory over the biggest member of the Cosa Nostra with that spinning cutter. Rashawn Hunt, thank you for liking the stream. That match was ridiculously epic, folks. What a battle between those two teams. Holy shit. Whatever Dr. Yamamoto did talking about upgrades, folks, it may have paid off as the Thunderbolts just bested one of the most powerful forces in XFW in the Cosa Nostra. Wow. I don't know what Yamamoto does, what he's talking about when he refers to upgrades. But again, we've seen the Thunderbolts pull off some odd and strange things in the ring. Tonight we saw Thunderbolt Alpha again with the glowing fist, what the fans have dubbed the Thunder Fist. And then we just saw Thunderbolt Liger again appearing as his skin changes color. It's just weird, folks. It's odd. It's strange. I'm not exactly sure. Deca96, thank you for following us on the Twitch network. Thank you very much for that. Welcome to the show here in XFW. Up next, folks, we've got a phenomenal match coming your way as Hiro Katsuyori, one of the newcomers here to XFW, takes on Jesus Silva, the current world internet champion. Now, Hiro Katsuyori is relatively new to XFW. He's been here for only maybe a little bit more than, maybe about 2 months. But he's already been dubbed by some of our fans as the Japanese Ultimate Warrior. Katsuyori, not one of your typical competitors from Japan. Doesn't wear a mask, doesn't employ a lot of high-flying or strong-style maneuvers. He's an old-school style competitor using a lot of suplexes, a lot of lariats and clotheslines. Very powerful in-ring competitor. He actually competed in our Extreme Opportunity tournament that took place about 2 Saturdays ago and did a phenomenal job in that tournament. But tonight he takes on a high flyer, a premier luchador here in XFW, Jesus Silva, the youngest competitor in XFW, and now the youngest champion ever in XFW is Jesus Silva. Jesus Silva will reignite a rivalry coming up with Tiger Ramirez as the two-will battle over the World Internet Championship at our next XFW pay-per-view, Lockdown. That will take place in a few weeks on a Saturday night here on Bloodsport 6 streaming. Make sure you don't miss that. Make sure you hit that follow button, whether you're on Facebook or you're on Twitch, so you don't miss out on notifications here at XFW. We're going to head down the ring as Hiro Katsuyori takes on the World Internet Champion, Jesus Silva, next on Warzone.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Oita, Japan, weighing in at 244 pounds, Hiro Katsuyori.
Hiro Katsuyori, an outstanding new addition to the XFW roster. This young man has been impressing a lot of folks here left and right. Looking for an opportunity to get his first chance at an XFW championship. Tonight will go a long way if he can get a pinfall victory or submission over the current World Internet Champion, Jesus Silva. Again, I want to thank you folks for tuning in tonight, whether you're, no matter what platform you're on, Facebook or the Twitch network, thank you for tuning in to XFW.
And his opponent from
Thank you for the shares on the Facebook network and folks on Twitch. For those that even decided to host us, thank you for that as well.
One half of the Jesus Silva.
We're looking to get ourselves to 1,000 followers here on Facebook, so if you would be so inclined to share or host a watch party, thank you very much for that. And the folks over on Twitch who do host as well to get some more viewers into the spectacle that is XFW. We appreciate all the love and support we've been getting here at Bloodsport 6 streaming from our fans. Again, Jesus Silva, the youngest champion, youngest competitor in XFW, 19 years of age. The man wrestles like he's been in the ring for 20 plus years. Phenomenal back and forth matches he's had with Tiger Ramirez in their best of 7 series, as that friendly rivalry went on for quite some time. Now that rivalry will be renewed shortly as the two will battle over that championship at XFW Lockdown next month here on Bloodsport 6 streaming. All right, folks, here we go. Hiro Katsuyori grabbing it, already taking the champion up and over to belly-to-belly suplex. Silva fighting back with a jawbreaker. Beautiful follow up with a drop kick, taking Katsuyori off his feet. Marshall Foskett, thank you again for sharing. Irish whip now by Silva, following in, keeping, Katsuyori catching him with a kick to the leg, following up with a beautiful shoulder tackle, now a leg drop. Byron and Tammy Reigns, thank you for sharing. Thank you guys for helping us out here at Bloodsport 6. We are less than 100 folks away from our first milestone of 1,000 followers as we look to continue climbing. Right now, as Hiro Katsuyori continues the offense on the World Internet Champion, and now deadlifting the champion up, carrying him like a suitcase, dumping him over into a fantastic gut buster. Silva jumping back to his feet now with his own scoop slam, taking the big knee. What is this? Tiger Ramirez. We just got done talking about these two, and Katsuyori catching him and taking the champion down. Tiger Ramirez out here. Big right hand from Katsuyori. Katsuyori now on the offense after the distraction by Tiger Ramirez. Ramirez may be out here to scout his opponent coming up, but regardless, he's definitely had an impact on Silva. Ooh, big right hand by Silva, or by Katsuyori. Silva turning it around, trying to get back into this contest. Taking a look over at Tiger Ramirez. Oh, don't be distracted, Silva. Here comes Katsuyori. Katsuyori catches him. He's got him in like a... almost like a chokehold. Silva fighting his way back up impressively. Tiger Ramirez is in the ring. Tiger Ramirez in the ring. What is Ramirez doing? German suplex by Silva. He gets caught by Katsuyori. Katsuyori got him on the top rope. Tiger Ramirez has been thrown out by Bob. Bob Harris, the head referee, is tossing him out, but the damage may have been done as Katsuyori just drops Silva hard from the top rope, and Ramirez still refusing to leave, just standing there looking at Silva. Again, suplex by Katsuyori to the champion. Silva back up again. Bob's been taken out. Bob's been taken out by Katsuyori accidentally. Kicked in the midsection now by Tiger Ramirez. Ramirez and Silva now squaring off face to face. Ramirez again refusing to leave, interfering in this match. Silva again dumps Ramirez on the back of his head. Silva essentially fighting two fronts here. Grabbing, again snapping over Tiger Ramirez. Shot to the face on Katsuyori and dumps him hard. Oh my God. See how Katsuyori's neck just snapped to the side? Kick in the face by Ramirez. That's it, the match is over. Silva wins by disqualification. Tiger Ramirez. I have not seen this side of Tiger in the past. Tiger Ramirez blatantly interfering in Silva, throwing the match off. Silva getting the win by disqualification. XFW's been turned upside down, folks. I don't know. We've seen a lot of this happening. A lot of folks interfering in these matches as of late, including Brock Lesnar, the WWE champion. And not only that, but at our Extreme Opportunity tournament, where Easy Money was now the Extreme Opportunity briefcase holder. Triple H and AJ, phenomenal, both interfering in XFW affairs. We saw Triple H come in and interfere and try to stop the tournament from even going on. And then AJ as well coming in, both those competitors from the WWE coming in and trying to stop XFW, interfering in our matches, trying to just lay waste to XFW. This is after the WWE tried to shut down our stream a number of occasions. I still have the screenshot on our Facebook page where it says WWE has stopped your stream. They shut down your broadcast. That has happened on a number of occasions now from the WWE. And now their competitors are interfering. And tonight, our main event, Brock Lesnar, is here again. And he'll be taking on the Destroyer in a cage match. I'm not sure if the cage will actually contain those two tonight in our main event. But we're going to head down right now to ringside as Lee Bischoff, new fan favorite in XFW, takes on Big Dog Mark Johnson next on XFW Warzone. And here comes Lee Bischoff. On him, thank you for following you. Stacy Keebler to Thigh Highs for you, sir. Thank you for so much for joining us here at XFW and Bloodsport 6 Streaming.
Ohio, weighing in at 240 pounds.
Again, Lee Bischoff, one of the newer competitors here in XFW. This young man is impressing folks left and right as of late, has got quite the following so far here in XFW. Being dubbed the Everyman. Marshall Foska, thank you again for sharing. Says he fights for the common man, the blue-collar worker. Not your typical physique for a wrestler. But I'll tell you what, he puts on one hell of a battle when he's inside that ring. And tonight he takes on XFW regular Big Dog Mark Johnson. Here comes the Big Dog now.
And his opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 312 pounds, Big Dog Mark Johnson.
Johnson loves to have fun with the crowd when he's out here. Likes to shake his stuff and do his dance moves. I keep trying to get one of those towels off me. He throws those towels with the Big Dog moniker out to the crowd, out to the kids a lot. I kind of want to get one with an autograph. But every time I go up to the man, he just kind of palms my face and tells me to piss off. But Big Dog has become very popular here in XFW, as has Lee Bischoff. And now both these two brutes will go back and forth tonight inside that squared circle. Johnson, with ever that determined look on his face. Each and every time you've seen him in the ring, he's got that look. Lee Bischoff, also very stone-faced. I wonder if the man plays poker with the look of eyes that he's got. Bischoff firing things right off the get-go. Irish whip down the Big Dog. Bischoff with a drop down impressively. Goes to pick up Johnson, but Johnson struggles on. Shots to the head. Whoa! Big belly-to-belly suplex. Tossing Bischoff over his shoulders. 300 and some odd pounds of Bischoff. And a second time. Big Dog showing his power tonight early on in the opening stretch of this contest. Bischoff back up, and now Bischoff with a suplex, taking down the Big Dog. Bischoff with his moniker on his back of his shirt, I'm better than you. By that he means that he's not flashy, he's not pristine. He's got the better attitude. He thinks he's better because he works for what he has. There's nothing was handed to him. The young man is just a brute and hell of a wrestler inside that squared circle. Big Dog now with an overhand wrist lock. Trying to shake down Bischoff. Well-placed right hand shakes off the move. Bischoff now picks up the Big Dog. Samoan dropped hard. Down goes Johnson. And then, going to roll out of the ring. Bischoff hooks the leg. Johnson gets the shoulder before 1 count. Johnson is built like a tank. Whoa! Phenomenal counter by Bischoff. Launching himself up into a DDT. And again puts Big Dog up on his shoulders. Back into a neck breaker. Phenomenal combo by Bischoff. Leg is hooked. Kick out again by Johnson before 1 count. Big right hand. Johnson shrugging it off and then delivering knees to the chest of Bischoff. Big clothesline there by Johnson. Takes Bischoff. And then stomps repeatedly, stomping in to Big Bischoff. Again, the belly-to-belly suplex. Johnson still asserting the domination of this match. And now getting the crowd all fired up behind him. Johnson now, Bischoff, putting all that weight right in the back, forcing the throat of Bischoff down on top of those ropes. Those ropes are cables, folks, with a little bit of foam and some tape over them. You'll see a lot of wrestlers use them as a weapon because they are very, very unforgiving. Johnson again, power slam, taking down Bischoff. Got a cover. Bischoff gets the shoulder up very quickly. Big Dog does not. Little surprise. Here comes Bischoff, clothesline. Big Dog shaking it off. Whoa. Super kick missed. Marshall Foskett, thank you again for sharing. Big Dog with a backbreaker, holding on a second time. Delivering it down hard. Again, showing the strength of the Big Dog. Oh, shit. Monster splash from Johnson. Bischoff, a man, still gets the shoulder up. Bischoff jumping to his feet, taking down Johnson with a clothesline. Second time. Rolls through, kick to the face. Into the corner goes the big dog. Right back in the offense goes Johnson. Big body tackle. Bischoff had a surge of energy with the... Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, the worm lands on Bischoff. Johnson just crushed down Bischoff hard. We've got a cover. Big dog Mark Johnson pulls it off. Johnson pulls off the victory tonight again on XFW. Thank you, Marshall. We're still going to check in on it and see if we can fix it up here. I didn't get a chance to check on our tip jar tonight to see what was going on. But Big Dog Mark Johnson victorious after a hell of a battle with Lee Bischoff. Phenomenal back and forth between those two young men. But Johnson victorious. The big splash there from Johnson, put all his weight down, and then followed it up with the worm to get the victory. Big Dog showing this is his yard tonight.
Here's your winner, Big Dog
Mark Johnson. Phenomenal victory by that man right there tonight. Big Dog Mark Johnson. Johnson walking away with the victory tonight in XFW Warzone with an outstanding show of dominance. Again, we talk about Lee Bischoff. He's a fantastic competitor in XFW. And a lot of folks think, oh, someone loses, they suck. And that's not just the case, folks. You can lose a plethora of matches and still be a top performer in XFW because it only takes one match to really make a career here in XFW. And when you think about a lot of the big matches and former wrestlers in the world, look at folks like Mick Foley. Mick Foley's biggest match of his career was a match he lost. A match against The Undertaker where he flew off the top of the cage 20 feet down through a table. And then soon after that, The Undertaker put him through the top of that cage, the Hell in a Cell, and crashing all the way down, tearing over his lip. I had the pleasure of meeting Mick Foley 2 weeks after that epic match and got to ask him some questions. I mean, he was still in a ridiculous amount of pain. But you don't always have to win a match to make a memory. And that stands here for XFW as well. We had a lot of people who competed in our Extreme Opportunity Tournament that didn't go on and didn't continue, but had monumental matches. And even though you don't win, those matches stick in folks' memory and they'll grant you other opportunities. Our own Jesus Silva is proof of that. Jesus Silva and Tiger Ramirez had the best of 7 series. Tiger Ramirez won that series, but Jesus Silva has continued that momentum of those memorable matches. John Stroop, thank you for following your Stacy Keebler in the thigh highs and in the lingerie. And I lose track of what I'm saying because Stacy was on the screen. Jesus Silva, that's where I was. Jesus Silva took the momentum in that best of 7 series, even though he didn't win it, and carried that into a championship, and is now the XFW World Internet Champion. So it always doesn't mean winning matches. It's about the performance, about getting the crowd behind you and impressing those that make the decisions. We're going to head down to the ring as Rick Osborne takes on Raiden Yamashita in one-on-one action tonight on XFW Warzone. Rick Osborne making his way down to the ring.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Crapplers.
Rick Osborne, one of the best technical wrestlers in the world today.
Rick Osborne.
Osborne, one hell of a phenomenal competitor here in XFW. Absolutely outstanding. Derek Smith, I agree. It was a phenomenal match. Anytime you can rewatch that, it is definitely worth watching. Raiden Yamashita now making his way out, one of our younger competitors from Japan. Former World Internet Champion himself.
14 pounds, Raiden Yamashita.
This young man has outstanding in-ring presence, high-flying abilities, and is absolutely a joy to watch. These two men have never met inside the squared circle. Tonight they go head-to-head on XFW Warzone. Even though Rick Osborne is an old-school style technical wrestler, he still has ridiculous speed. So these two meeting up should be absolutely outstanding. Collar elbow tight now from the two. Osborne going right to the arm. Raiden Yamashita countering it out. Into an overhand wrist lock impressively by Raiden Yamashita. Counter now again by Rick Osborne, taking it back into an arm lock. Wrenching now down on it was Rick Osborne. Raiden Yamashita with a counter. Elbow shots to the face. Osborne, wild swings, the second one connects. Yamashita tossed in the rope, shoulder tackle, no been giving anything. Snap suplex. Yamashita so quick to respond. Quick cover now by Yamashita. Kick out by Osborne. Osborne was the second Extreme Opportunity briefcase holder. Tried to cash it in with his former partner. Josh the Coach Cummins was challenging Showtime, or defending Showtime Shane Black for the World Heavyweight Championship, turning that 2 out of 3 falls match into a triple threat match, which saw Showtime Shane Black victorious for his second time as XFW World Heavyweight Champion. Black then carried that championship for several months until being defeated by Pedro Ortiz Jr., our current World Heavyweight Champion. If Pedro Ortiz Jr. can carry on the championship, he will defend it in a 6-man Elimination Chamber style match at XFW Lockdown. It is a grueling, terrifying match to deal with, and most times the odds are against the champion. In those style matches, Osborne coming off missing that fist drop. The quicker on the drive as he connects with boots, and then a flurry of shots to Raiden Yamashita, and a clothesline sending the young man up over the top rope out to the outside arena floor. Osborne and XFW Original has been here since the start. Raiden Yamashita looks a little staggered on the outside. Both men now back in, circling each other. Again, Osborne with a flurry of shakes. But now Raiden Yamashita countering with a Hurricane Rana, taking the former champion right over the top of his head. Enziguri now, right to the side of the temple of Osborne. Osborne had one hell of a United States Championship run here at XFW. Battled against some of other XFW's greatest stars, Ramon Cruz, the Eliminator, Seth Walker, and more. Osborne taking him over. Osborne wrapping him up. Uh-oh, Osborne, knee cracker. Both those legs hitting hard onto the canvas. Osborne known for his Texas Cloverleaf, and now working on the knee of Raiden Yamashita. Stretching back on that knee, twisting that ankle in ways it's not supposed to bend. You see Yamashita writhing in pain. Now Osborne driving the elbows down. Osborne trying to probably set up for the Texas Cloverleaf. And now just a knee straight to the side of Raiden Yamashita. Yamashita coming back quickly. No! Northern Lights driver hits hard. Osborne in trouble. Osborne gets the shoulder up. Osborne back to his feet. Go! Raiden Yamashita ducking and catching him on top of the head with a flip kick, landing square in the temple. Covering Yamashita with his feet up on the ropes. Osborne still gets the shoulder up. Yamashita trying to take a shortcut tonight. Neckbreaker now by Osborne. Osborne starting to get the crowd behind him a little bit more. DDT by Osborne. Cover, leg is hooked. Yamashita again gets the shoulder up. Osborne now with a grip on the arm. Drives the shoulder down into the canvas hard. Osborne right back to the legs. Drove. Hard impact down to the midsection as well of Raiden Yamashita. Osborne again turning the knee, wrenching back. Look at the ankle. The angle that is twisting at is not meant to bend in that direction. DDT again by Osborne. Continuing to work on Raiden Yamashita. Osborne again up, again going for the knee cracker. Both knees hit hard. Vicious impact by Osborne. Signaling the crowd that it's over. Yamashita getting back to his feet. Spinning heel kick, countering Osborne. Yamashita springing back to life. Chopping. Drop kick. Yamashita all fired up. Takes down the former United States champion. Kick again right to the top of the head of Osborne. Yamashita springing to life. Cover again. Osborne gets the shoulders up. Yamashita looks a little bit staggered by that. Osborne didn't seem to know where he was. Up on the shoulders. Yamashita driver. Yamashita driver delivered to Osborne. Yamashita gets the victory tonight over Rick Osborne. What a phenomenal victory for that young man. To get a win over the former United States champion. And an extended handshake. Osborne shaking the hand in true fashion. Osborne remains the good sport, raising the hand of the man that pinned him. Rick Osborne, forever the good sport, recognizing. However, I bet you if you look back at those tapes and Osborne seeing Yamashita put his feet on the top rope, I don't know if that handshake would have went off that well, folks. But Raiden Yamashita had an outstanding showing tonight between those two. Rick Osborne, always a joy to watch. Raiden Yamashita, phenomenal up-and-comer here in XFW, a former World Internet champion. And again, just continuing to excel, to improve, and be phenomenal here in XFW. Marshall Foskett, thank you for schoolgirl Stacy Keebler. Yep, gonna watch that for a second. Whew, thank you, folks. All those here at XFW, the fans, you are in 100% control of Stacy Keebler. Rick Fletcher now putting Stacy Keebler on the screen, and she goes back and forth, and I love to watch it. You guys are in 100% control of Stacy Keebler at XFW. Stacy Keebler is the official gift mascot, notification mascot of XFW. Sorry to bang my microphone there. John Stroop, thank you for liking the stream. You just wanted to see Mayor Stacy Keebler. I know what's going on here. All of our notifications are Stacy Keebler, whether you're on the Twitch platform or the Facebook platform, except for one. We only have one notification that's not there, and that is Tori Wilson. And that is if you buy any merchandise during the show on our bloodsword6.com webpage. During the broadcast, you will get Tori Wilson popping up on the screen. And I'm not going to say she's not taking her shirt off. That is a thing that will happen. Marshall Foskett, thank you for stars. And here's my absolute favorite. Teeny tiny yellow polka dot bikini, Stacy Keebler. Good Lord, that's disgusting. It should be illegal how good she used to look. She still looks good. I still follow her on Instagram and Twitter. She's having a baby right now. She's still phenomenal. Folks, I'm going to get off my Stacy Keebler high horse right now. We're going to head down to ringside for more one-on-one action tonight here at XFW Warzone. it, Fletcher. Thank you for sharing. Definitely got to figure out what's wrong with our tip jar. It does not seem to be working, as folks have noted. Definitely not working. Making his way out to the ring, Johnny Dick Dangerous. This young competitor has put 2 XFW stars on the shelf in the past 2 weeks.
Making his way to
Antonio Carino, the boss, and Ultimo Shade both been taken out and given concussions by Johnny Dangerous. Johnny Dangerous and Ultimo Shade have been locked in a heated rivalry the past couple weeks. And the two fighting over who is the more premier striker here in XFW. Johnny Dangerous, absolutely explosive in-ring with his offense. Ultimo Shade, a longtime XFW regular known for his Shade to Black kick that he has knocked out just about everyone he's made contact with. But Dangerous here just as brutal. His offense is horrendously effective. A lot of strikes, kicks, Muay Thai style knee strikes. This young man performs very well here in XFW. It's only a matter of time before this guy gets himself in line for a championship, as he has definitely made a name for himself here in XFW. Recently saw footage this week as he attacked Ultimo Shade at an XFW signing. And that's where Ultimo Shade suffered injuries to the neck and head and will be out for an undetermined amount of time. Not clear to wrestle anytime soon is Ultimo Shade.
And his opponent.
But tonight he takes on the Sarge, Dalton Adams.
40 pounds. Sergeant Dalton Adams.
Adams just had a big encounter this past week on XFW with the Casey Vader clan, better known as the Wolfpack. Casey Vader and Dalton Adams have a bit of a issue going on between them, and we've heard that they've had issues even before they came to XFW, possibly due to Dalton's former police job and Adams or Casey Vader's, let's say, extracurricular activities. But their paths had crossed before, now their paths cross again here at XFW. Right now, Dalton with a quick cover, but Dangerous gets the shoulder up. Dalton now repeated kicks to the Sarge. Sarge takes him over. Oh! Dangerous turning things right around on the Sarge. Up and over now, taking him out. High impact maneuver, high risk paid off for Johnny Dangerous. And now stretching out the legs of Adams on the outside. Gut wrench now on the outside. Johnny Dangerous starting throwing that high impact. Oh! 2 brutal kicks to the head of Adams by Johnny Dick.
6.
Referee Bob up to a 6 count. Adams finally see it coming back in, and Johnny catching with a vicious knee strike to the midsection. Again, those kicks to the face. Collapsing down goes Adams. Beautiful impact there again from Johnny Dangerous. I'd say that this guy's, Johnny Dangerous's attitude, borderline arrogance, but his confidence is backed up by his in-ring ability. And we've made jokes about the fact that he says his middle name is Dick. But the guy is, his attitude screaming, he is a dick. He's an asshole. And he's not afraid to tell you about it. He's not afraid to show you it. Brutal DDT there by Dangerous. super kick now. Dangerous not done, and German suplex follows it up. Kick out by the Sarge. Johnny looks a little worn out right there. A little slow to get back to his feet. Dalton as well. Johnny takes him over, trying to rip back on the Sarge's face. He's got him in a crippler crossface. Can the Sarge hold on? This is what he put Carino down with at the Extreme Opportunity Tournament, and Sarge has to tap out. Sarge has to tap out. Dangerous gets the victory. Wow, that was quick, folks. Wow, that was quick. Adams managed to stop an injury, and Dangerous man just capitalized on it. But there was the German suplex from Dangerous. Almost got a pinfall victory there. But right there, that crossface crippler, Dalton Adams has to tap out. Could not hold on.
Here is your winner, Johnny Dangerous. Bryce.
Johnny Dangerous pulling off the victory tonight via submission on XFW Warzone. And the ego will get pumped up just a little bit more tonight of that young competitor right there. Impressive win for Johnny Dangerous here in XFW Warzone. Again, I've spoken a lot about this young man. He's a phenomenal in-ring competitor. His style of ring and the high-impact maneuvers that he uses are ridiculously effective. And we've seen similar moves from Ultimo Shade in the past. But now these two on almost like two runaway trains coming against each other with ridiculous impact. And now Ultimo Shade on undetermined time off due to the impacts from Johnny Dangerous. We're trying to keep words out when Ultimo Shade will return. What condition he's currently in now. So we're not 100% sure when he's going to return. We know he did sustain a heavy concussion, as well as a pinched nerve and possibly a cracked disc in his neck. So there is questionability if Ultimo Shade can even return to in-ring action here at XFW. Well, we're keeping our fingers crossed for Ultimo Shade. Hope he returns. Ultimo Shade has become very much a fan favorite here in XFW. And we all love to watch him compete in the ring, so we hope to see him back. Now up next, folks, the United States Champion in action, Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott, going one-on-one with Sean Owens. Now, Sean Owens recently dubbed Sean 2.0 Owens by the XFW fans themselves. Owens rising from the ashes of his former tag team, True Style, with Josh the Coach Clemens, after two had a falling out after they lost the tag team championships. But Owens has rebranded himself, has been reborn into a singles competitor, and has been blowing up the charts as of late. And tonight he goes one-on-one with the United States Champion here on XFW Warzone. And here comes Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. Whoa, 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 whoa. Owens coming right out. Holy shit. Owens with a suplex on the rampway to Mr. Amazing. Wow. Owens being hyper aggressive tonight. Taking out Mr. Amazing on the rampway. The United States Championship just fell off. Somebody needs to grab that belt. Those damn things are not cheap. Amazing now turning things around, dropping Owens down hard on the outside floor. Owens right back in his face with a knee lift. Holy shit. Both men in the ring. Bob calling for the bell. Big clothesline now by Mr. Amazing. I wonder what got in the mind of Sean Owens, but he is ready to go tonight. German suplex now to Scott. Sean Owens all fired up tonight, taking it to Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. Owens going right to work on the arm. Owens notorious for his arm breaker maneuver that he uses to submit other competitors. And right now going to work on Mr. Amazing. Scott firing back now. Trying to save this matchup from the early attack on. Aiden Scott, one of the the quickest competitors we have here in XFW. Lightning speed and agility in that ring. Aiden Scott now, getting all fired up and slapping the snot out of Sean Owens. Owens getting all hyped up, trying to knock one out on Mr. Amazing. The early attack on, maybe, because Owens looking for a championship opportunity in XFW. He knows if he gets a pinfall or submission victory over Aiden Scott, it'll propel him to the #1 spot for the United States Championship. Right now, the current #1 contender is Ramon Cruz. Ramon Cruz slated for a championship opportunity at XFW Lockdown against Aiden Scott. Aiden Scott with a drop down. Owens capitalizing, countering out, and clotheslining down Mr. Amazing. But if Owens can get a pinfall victory over Aiden Scott, that could put him in the line for whoever walks away the champion after XFW Lockdown next month on our next XFW large event. Right now, Owens in control, working over the current XFW United States Champion. Scoop slam with the arm planted behind, added for extra impact. As we talked about, Owens using that brutal arm breaker that he uses. Scott fighting back as Owens continues to work on the arm with overhand wrist lock. Owens continuing to counter Mr. Amazing. It's like he's been reading his playbook. Everything Amazing is thrown out so far. Owens at a counter for Aiden right back in his face, but again, a counter by Sean Owens. Clothesline now by Mr. Amazing. He tries to build some momentum. Big drop kick now by Aiden Scott. Scott trying to get the crowd behind him. Stop suplex now by Mr. Amazing. Owens has been in control a majority of this match. Owens again with a counter in the right hand. Into a spinning neck breaker. Aiden Scott rolling in the back to the outside. Owens has been on par this entire time. Taken down hard is Mr. Amazing. Scott turning things around, tossing him across the ring. Aiden Scott with a Frankensteiner on the outside arena floor. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sharing again. Fans in our chat room screaming, "Let's go Owens." Owens has become a fan favorite here in XFW. Ever since returning back. Big right hand there by Aiden Scott. Both men now back in the ring finally. Scott going up to the higher end district. Big moonsault, heavy impact by Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. Owens countering again with a deep arm drag. Going for a suplex. Aiden Scott now countering out into a front face lock. Heavy slam now by Owens. Or by Aiden Scott, I'm sorry. Owens rolling to the outside. Scott still way up on top. Aiden Scott going for it. Lands a drop kick from 16 feet in the air. Holy shit. Owens now back inside. Stomp by Mr. Amazing. Springboard splash from Aiden Scott. Mr. Amazing now in the driver's seat, building momentum after Owens' early attack on in the match. Snap there by Mr. Amazing. We've seen this move before from Scott. Lands the springboard moonsault. Leg is hooked.
1, 2, 3.
And gets the victory for Sean Owens. Hard-fought victory tonight by Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott after Sean Owens' early attack to try to get the one-up on Mr. Amazing. But here's that beautiful maneuver there into the springboard, into the splash for extra momentum. And Mr. Amazing walks away victorious tonight over Sean 2.0 Owens. What a phenomenal back and forth match between two XFW stars tonight on Warzone. Aiden Scott, the United States champion, victorious tonight here in Bloodsport 6 streaming. Folks, stay tuned. Our main event is just a few short minutes away. Mr. Amazing, the current United States champion, pulling off a fantastic victory over Sean 2.0 Owens. And again, Owens attacking Scott from on the rampways, a little out of character for Owens. But I know Owens has been desperate to get himself an opportunity at XFW championships here. He feels he's been looked over for championships decisions of who can be number one contenders, who should get title shots, as Owens has yet to have a title shot since returning here in XFW. Now, a lot of folks do feel he needs an opportunity for a championship. Maybe that's what the aggression is, this frustration growing in Sean Owens. We can only see where it goes from there in the future weeks as you continue to tune into XFW. But up next, folks, is our main event of the evening. This event's so big, we needed to put a steel cage around it to contain both of these monsters in the ring as WWE's Brock Lesnar again challenges the Destroyer in one-on-one competition. Now, Brock Lesnar came out and interfered in the Destroyer's match earlier this week on XFW television. Brock Lesnar has been interfering on a regular basis against the Destroyer ever since WWE invaded XFW and tried to shut down our broadcast over the past few weeks. And again, back on our Facebook page, you'll see our clip of the notification. WWE has shut down your broadcast. The WWE, I don't know if they feel threatened. We're a small internet show here, folks, with our own wrestling. And the WWE Social Network Committee is very upset with us. But we're going to head down to ringside as our main event gets ready, folks. Hang on for this one. Buckle up. This one is going to be a bumpy ride. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen, the former multi-time XFW World Heavyweight Champion, XFW Original, The Destroyer.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring.
Putting these two inside a steel cage can spell doom for anyone. But tonight, the Destroyer wants to make sure no other WWE wrestlers interfere. Wants to make sure that Paul Heyman keeps his fat little bastard nose away from this match. He wants Brock Lesnar all to himself, and tonight he will get, you see the cage looming over the ring there as the Destroyer makes his way in. But tonight he takes on the WWE Champion, Brock Lesnar. Have I ever told you folks how much I hate Brock Lesnar? I despise Brock Lesnar. The man has shown up more on XFW television than he showed up on WWE TV in a year. And here he comes, folks. And quite frankly, that championship should be around the waist of the Destroyer, as the Destroyer has pinfall victories now over the Beast.
The World Heavyweight Champion, Brock Lesnar.
Nothing would make me happier than seeing the Destroyer take that championship away from Brock Lesnar, and quite frankly, then throw it in the dumpster out back. Brock Lesnar making his way down as a repeatedly interfered at XFW television, as well as Triple H and the phenomenal AJ Styles as well. I know the XFW committee in the back has been trying to garner a Survivor Series style match between XFW and WWE to put an end to this interference. We're hoping to see that come at XFW Lockdown. But the Beast is here. And once again, hopefully the Destroyer can stave off and slay the monster that is Brock Lesnar. You can hear the boos from the audience. Lesnar is not welcome in an XFW ring. All right, folks, here we go. And a Destroyer coming out of the gate, firing right off at Lesnar. Left and right, big boots. Kicks in the midsection. The Destroyer is angry. Lesnar firing back himself. Destroyer going right back in for more. Taking Lesnar off his feet with a brutal right hand. And now a clothesline. Kicked in the midsection now by the Destroyer. Right hands now following through on Lesnar. Lesnar countering with a shot to the face. And a close. Whoa. The Destroyer standing tall. Lesnar a second time takes down the big man. The Destroyer held off on a clothesline from Lesnar. Now Lesnar with a deadlift into a suplex, taking down the Destroyer. Destroyer again with a counter. Eyes whip on Lesnar, follows through the clothesline of the turnbuckle, taking down again Lesnar. Lesnar again with a counter into the turnbuckle, goes, oh, Destroyer fire right back out. Big right hand meat hook, fires off, catching Lesnar. Destroyer trying to pick up Lesnar, Lesnar with a shot to the kidneys, and now knee strikes. Boots down to the chest from Lesnar. Lesnar trying to make his way out of the cage. The Destroyer still sitting in the middle, not paying attention. There he comes. Shots in the back now. Lesnar gets dropped down. Lesnar trying to escape the cage. The Destroyer shutting him right down. Oh no, no, double underhook. Pile driver from the Destroyer. Destroyer on par tonight. Wants to put an end to Lesnar's interference. Again, big leg drop from the Destroyer. Clothesline by the Destroyer. Holds on to Lesnar's arm, picks him up again. A third time, taking down the Beast. The Destroyer, four-time XFW heavyweight champion. Lesnar sent crashing into the cage. Lesnar again with a counter. Both been collar or shoulder tackle, nobody going anywhere. Big right hand by Lesnar. Destroyer shrugs it off, falls through the clothesline. Uh-oh. Destroyer stomping the boot, folks. Wave and a destruction kick lands. Destroyer leveling Brock Lesnar. Destroyer all over Brock Lesnar. Lesnar sent hard again into that steel cage. Lesnar with a counter. Clothesline takes down the Destroyer. Cover by Lesnar. Destroyer gets the shoulder up. Lesnar again going for the top, trying to get up. Trying to get a foothold in the side of that cage. Destroyer getting back to his feet. Shots in the back. Shutting Lesnar down again. Lesnar with a kick. Trying to stave off the Destroyer. Destroyer staggered. Lesnar again, the Destroyer firing back. Falling down is Lesnar. Big right hand from the Destroyer. Omega driver. Omega driver delivered by the Destroyer. Lesnar in a world of hurt right now. Lesnar staggering. The Destroyer with Lesnar on his shoulder. Oh my God. Oh my dear Lord. The Destroyer just put Lesnar through the steel cage and now simply walks out for the win. Oh my God. Holy hell. The Destroyer just put Brock Lesnar through the cage. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, the Destroyer victorious, throwing Lesnar through the steel cage and then walking out victorious again over the Beast. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed XFW Warzone. We'll be back next week, Wednesday night, for XFW Ground Zero. We hope we'll see you join us then. We hope you've enjoyed. We hope you give the likes, the follows, the shares, and we hope to see you back here again for more XFW. Holy hell! He just put Lesnar through the side of the friggin' cage. Russell Foskett, thank you for sharing. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back next week, Wednesday night, with XFW Ground Zero. We hope to see you then. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the support here at Bloodsport 6 Streaming. We'll see you again. Marshall Foskett with the stars. More Stacy Keibler. That's gorgeous. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next time on XFW.